Good morning, I'm Robbie Reynold. We have some breaking news to bring you right now. The funeral for fallen Pima County Constable Deborah Martinez-Garibay is getting underway. Martinez-Garibay was killed in the line of duty last week along with two other victims when she was ambushed serving an eviction notice at a Midtown apartment complex. And as you can see, her body right now is being brought out. It's being moved from the mortuary to the cathedral, the St. Augustine Cathedral in downtown Tucson. This is a live look for you right now. Let's go ahead and listen in as that body is moved to the cathedral. Thank you for joining us again. This is Robbie Reynold with News 4 Tucson. We are watching the body of Deborah Martinez-Garibay, a Pima County constable who was killed in the line of duty, being taken to the St. Augustine Cathedral for her funeral, which is just moments away from starting. Martinez-Garibay, a very somber moment here. Martinez-Garibay was a mother, a wife, and also an Army veteran. As I've been watching this, I've seen a group of veterans actually coming out, bringing flowers to this as well to honor her life. This clearly is a woman who not only served her community, but her country as well. This is her family behind that, the casket moving in as well, that you see on your screen right now, as we are getting ready to see her memorial service just about to take place in several moments here. Martinez-Garibay was killed in the line of duty last Thursday. It happened at the Lynn Common apartment complex that is near Fort Lowell and Dodge. Tucson police responded to the call. They found 4 people dead, including the gunman, Garibay, a resident there, and also a manager at that apartment complex. 43-year-old peace officer was killed. She was serving an eviction notice to that tenant who, according to police, then fired a gun at her. Again, one of 3 victims here now in the memorial as they're getting ready to start the service at this moment. Here's a picture of the constable there, Deborah Martinez-Garibay. Arizona Governor Doug Ducey has ordered flags at half-staff in honor of Martinez-Garibay and the other shooting victims as well. She had been a constable for Pima County only since this past March. But as I said before, she's had a lifelong, a life of duty and service. She actually started enlisted in the Army and then served 16 years there before retiring and then continuing with other work after that. It was described by her family in a recent obituary as a loving wife, a loving mother, a daughter, sister, cousin, and a great friend as well. She enjoyed the game of golf and was always known, according to them, had a wonderful smile, and they always loved being around her. And unfortunately, this is the moment that they will be saying goodbye to her. They're bringing it live right now. A mass shooting at an elementary school in Nashville, Tennessee. 3 children and 3 adults are dead, now confirmed dead in that school shooting. It happened at a private Christian school. You're taking a look at some video here of the scene happening earlier. We do have new information now. The Attorney General Merrick Garland, this is just coming down just about 5 minutes ago from NBC, that he has been briefed on this shooting. Spokesperson said the FBI and the ATF are on the scene assisting with that situation here. We do know that the suspect here is a woman. She's 28 years old, and they just reported that she is a former student at that school there. We're getting new information constantly coming in here, so stay right here on NBC, on News 4 Tucson at noon, and we will bring you the very latest updates on this developing situation once it comes into our newsroom. Welcome back, and we're going to start right with that breaking news. Again, this coming out of Nashville, Tennessee. We're learning new details about the shooter here. Just getting word now from police that they found a vehicle at the private school where this shooting happened, and that led them, one of the clues that led them eventually to the shooter. Again, investigators are combing that scene right now. We're learning that a car is what eventually led them to the 28-year-old woman who was shot and killed by police. Just a little recap here. 3 children, 3 adults killed in a mass shooting at a private school, pre-K through 6th grade in Nashville, Tennessee. Very tragic situation. You're looking at images here, new images of parents, it looks like, or at least adults close to the school there looking on. This happening, early this morning, and investigators, again, they are on scene trying to figure things out. But we're getting that new tip in now. This being reported from NBC News coming in about 6 minutes ago, that a vehicle was found near the Covenant School, and that gave police clues as to who the shooter was, eventually leading them to that 28-year-old woman. We don't know her name yet. Her name has not been released. We do know she's 28. She's a white woman. Somehow she gained access to a side door to get into the school. It's still unknown how she did that. and also that she is a former student at the school. Again, stick with us here at News 4 Tucson. We will bring you the very latest, newest details coming in on this shooting. Obviously a very active, developing situation. We'll bring them right to you here on News 4 Tucson at noon, so don't go anywhere. Welcome back. We're staying on top of this breaking news. A mass shooting in Nashville, Tennessee. 6 people killed, 3 children and 3 adults. That's happening at an elementary school. The newest update we got is that investigators are looking into more details of the shooter here. That shooter is dead. She was killed by police. We know it's a woman, 28 years old, and that a car on the scene of the shooting eventually led police to that woman. We do know she was a former student at the school, and right now we expect to get more details released on her. Be sure to stay with News 4 Tucson. Our next newscast is coming up at 4 p.m. We'll have new details for you then. Also, NBC News Daily coming up right after our show is going to have the latest updates on this breaking situation as well.